morning everyone. My name is Mrudula, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering at MLR Institute of Technology, Hyderabad. Today I am going to discuss a topic about illumination systems. What is an illumination system? Terms related to the light and basic definitions of illumination lighting systems. The first one is, what is illumination system? Illumination refers to the amount of light falling on the surface or level of brightness within a space. It is light falling on the surface or the level of brightness within a space is nothing but the illumination. It is a measure of quantity of light. It is a measure of quantity of light present and visible to the human eye. It is the measure of quantity of light present and visible to the human eye. Illumination is typically measured in units such as LUX or in foot candles. It is usually measured in LUX as well as foot candles. What are the terms related to the light? Here are some of the terms which are used in the illumination system. That is, first one is lumen. First one is lumen. It is a unit of measurement of amount of light. Unit of measurement of amount of light a lamp emits. Means any kind of bulb which emits the light, it is the measurement of amount of light which is being emitted from that particular lamp, bulb or any kind of light emitting bulb. So for example, 100 watts. For example, 100 watts incandescent lamp. 100 watts incandescent lamp emits around 1600 lumens. It emits around 1600 lumens. Next one, second one is color temperature. Second one is color temperature. It is a measurement of visual appearance of light. It is the measurement of visual appearance of light, indicating whether it is a warm or cool. Indicating whether it is warm or cool. Color temperature is measured in Kelvin. Color temperature is measured in Kelvin. So, the first one is lumen. Second one is color temperature, which is measured in Kelvin. Third one is illuminance. Third one is illuminance. The amount of light that reaches the surface. The amount of light that reaches the surface is measured in lumens per unit area. It is measured in lumens per unit area. Illuminance means which reaches the surface. The amount of light which reaches the surface, which is measured in lumens per unit area. Area is nothing but meters square. So, lumens per meters square. Next one, luminance. Next one is luminance. The amount of light emits. The amount of light emits or passes through a surface within a given angle. It is the amount of light emits from or passes through a surface within a given angle is nothing but luminance. Next one is luminous flux. Next one is luminous flux. A measurement of a perceived power of light measured in lumens. It is measured in lumens. Next one is beam angle. Next one is beam angle. The angle between the two directions for which the intensity is 50% of the maximum intensity. The angle between the two directions in which the intensity is 50% of the maximum intensity is called as the beam angle. Okay. Next one is distribution. Next one is distribution. The spread of light or direction of light is in a space is called as distribution. Means the light is being distributed from a bulb. So this distribution, the spread of light in a space is nothing but the distribution. The next one is direction. The next one is direction. The angle at which light falls on the object. The angle at which the light falls on the object. Let us take my object is placed here. So at which particular angle the light flows. Particular angle my light flows. Next one is contrast. Next one is contrast. The difference in light levels between the different areas. Contrast means the difference in light levels between different areas is nothing but the contrast. Next one is ampere. A measurement of amount of electrical current flowing. Measurement of amount of electrical current flowing through a circuit is nothing but the ampere. The next one is watt. The measurement of how much of power a source uses. It is the measurement of power. It is the measurement of current. It is the difference of light on different areas. It is the light which falls on the particular object, the angle. Okay. So these are the different terms which are being used in the illumination system. Basic definitions of illumination lighting systems. The first definition is about light. Light is an electromagnetic radiation. Light is an electromagnetic radiation that can be seen by the human eye. That can be seen by the human eye. It has a wavelength of about 400 to 700 nanometers. It has a wavelength of 400 to 700 nanometers and a frequency of 750 to 420 terahertz. 750 to 420 terahertz. So, light can also be described as stream of photons which a massless packet of energy. Which are massless packets of energy. So, light is nothing but it is an electromagnetic radiation that can be seen by the human eye, or it can be called as stream of photons which are massless packets of energy. So, in these two ways we can describe the light. Next one is lumen. Lumen is a measurement of amount of brightness of a light bulb. Okay, a light bulb, its brightness can be measured by using the lumen. Like the light can be measured. The lumen is the measure of amount of brightness of a light bulb. The higher the number of lumens, the brighter the light bulb. Okay. So the light bulb brightness is being measured in terms of lumens. Next one is light intensity. Light intensity is a measurement of amount of power. Either emitted or reflected by a source. And it can be calculated using total wave output, luminosity or brightness. Light intensity is the measure of amount of power either emitted or reflected by a source, and it can be measured or calculated using either the total wave output, luminosity or brightness. Brightness is a function of luminosity and intensity. It is a function of luminosity or intensity. The next one is candle power. Candle power is a unit of measurement for luminous intensity. It is the measurement of luminous intensity. It expresses levels of light intensity. Relative to the light emitted by a candle of specific size and constituents. The historical candle power is equal to 0.981 candles. In modern usage, candle power is sometimes another name is candela. Okay, it can also be called in this manner, and candle power is abbreviated as CP, small cp or capital CP. So these are the different terms, and here are few more terms which are being used, that is lamp efficiency. Lamp efficiency is a measure of how well a light source converts electrical power into visible light. It's also known as luminous efficacy. It is also known as luminous efficacy and is expressed in lumens per watt. Lumens per watt. A higher value indicates greater efficiency. That is, if the value is high, it indicates that the efficiency of that particular lamp is very good. So, next one is specific consumption. It is defined as the ratio of power input to the average candle power. It is the ratio of power input to the average candle power. It is expressed in watt per candela. Brightness or luminance. Okay, it is expressed in watts per candela or brightness or luminance. So the next one is brightness and luminance. So when the eye receives a great deal of light, when a light receives a great deal of light from an object, we say that it is bright. And brightness is important quantity of illumination. Brightness can also be called as luminance, and the amount of light which is falling on the eye, you can call it as brightness or quantity of illumination. The next one is glare. The next one is glare. Glare in illumination is a visual condition. It is a visual condition that can occur when there is too much of light. When there is a too much of light or an inappropriate distribution of light sources. When the light sources are having inappropriate distribution of light, the light which is falling on the object may be not that clear, maybe not that clear vision will be there. So this visual condition, this disturbance in the visual condition, you will call it as glare. Glare can make it difficult to see details or objects. When glare occurs, we will not be able to see a clear picture of the appliance which is placed in opposite to that. So glare can make it difficult to see the details which are being placed and objects, and it can be distracting or even dangerous also. It may be distracting and it may be dangerous also. So the next one is space to height ratio. Space to height ratio, which is also called as SHR. In illumination is the ratio of distance between luminaries. Distance between luminaries to their height. Luminaries to their height above the working plane. See, if this is the floor and this will be the height between the roof. So this is your height. So this space to height is nothing but ratio of luminaries to this particular height. So the recommendation of SHR for each luminaries is a specific manufacturer and is typically around 1:2 ratio. Mostly the ratio should be 1:2 luminaries to the height ratio. The next one, space to height ratio. The space to height ratio should be around 1:2, and for uniform general lighting, the distance between the two down lights can be about 1.5 times the height. The distance between two down lights, if there are two lights, the distance between the two lights can be around 1.5 times of the height of the luminary. So the distance from the luminary to the wall should be half of the distance between the luminaries. So space to height ratio is equal to horizontal distance between the two lamps, that is this one, and mounting height of lamps above the working place, means this is the floor, this is the mounting height distance of the working place. Other factors that are considered when calculating the illumination are like the illumination required for the work, how much of lighting is required for that particular place, the efficiency of the lamp or bulb, like the lamp or bulb should give good efficiency and it should give a good bright light with low consumption. The next one is the area of the room or place. The next one is the area of a room or a working place, whether it is a small room or an office or a shopping mall. So based on the room size, we will be deciding the number of bulbs as well as the height also matters here. The floor to the lamp distance is also very important. In next lecture, I would like to discuss about different factors that are being used in illumination systems. Thank you.